What's up, danglers? I'm finally back. I feel like I've said that before. It's been about a year, guys. Too long. There's a lot of stuff that has happened in my life that has prevented me from getting things back on track, I guess you could say, with my channel. Some good, some bad, but mostly good at the end of the day, and that's all that really matters. So we'll start with, I guess, the good. So one of the biggest reasons why you haven't really seen much from me is because I started a new job. And this job is like a dream job for me. I am super fortunate. I work for a wildlife company. We do educational / comedic shows for schools, YMCA camps, birthday parties, you name it, we do it. So I get to work with all kinds of animals, pythons, tarantulas, scorpions, turtles, lizards, frogs, you name it. It's a dream come true. You know, I was always the kind of kid that was out lifting up every kind of rock, looking under any kind of dead tree or leaves to find any kind of bugs or wildlife. I grew up watching the one and only Steve Irwin, so it's a dream come true. And while we're on that subject, that is something that I would like to incorporate with my channel, especially doing like herpetology kind of things. You know, if you guys have been following my channel, I'm mostly a bank fisherman, so I always come across all kinds of wildlife, turtles, snakes. So I would love to incorporate that into the channel. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that, but it's definitely something I would like to do. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the big good. You know, that's one of the main reasons why you haven't seen me. And as far as the bad, you know, life changes. People that are in your life change. Certain people have left my life, probably for the better. Let's put it that way. Except for one. Unfortunately, about a month ago, I mean, a little over a month at this point, I lost my father. And my father was the person who got me into fishing. And, you know, obviously it has exploded from there. And I think one of the things that I'm most upset about, or that kind of bums me out, is I didn't really get to play the teacher this time. You know, when growing up fishing with him, we fished for a little bit of everything. And then, of course, over time, I really honed in on fishing for bass, largemouth bass and smallmouth bass. And it was so much that I would have loved to have taught him. But I still will. You know, I have him in mind. With every cast that I take, I will have him in mind. So with that being said, my next video following this one will be me fishing at one of him and mine's favorite spot. I can talk. And I was actually out on a boat, which does not happen very often. So expect that following this video. And let me tell you, that was one heck of a day. So it's very action-packed. I'm actually editing as we speak. And I think I might actually have to cut some fish out. I caught so many, not to toot my own horn. And then from there, I actually have some new stuff that I want to talk about. I may not make videos on these guys in particular, but as the season was starting to kick up, I was buying some new things, of course, from good old Mega Bass. So I got their new sleeper crawl. I did also get their sleeper gill and their dark sleeper. Those two will definitely be used in the rivers for the most part. I'll definitely be using them in lakes for largies. I think they might work fantastic for some of the big smallies that I fish for in the rivers. But the sleeper gill in particular will be used during the spawn. And then I will be doing a actual product review and on-water dangle with something new, and that is the booby trap, I believe, by Lawless Lures. So I'll be doing an entire video of unboxing this and rigging it up, reviewing it, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So look forward to that. You know, I love the crazy wonky baits and the things that are super unique and don't really match anything else that's out on the market. Like, for example, the Savage Gear 3D bat. That bait caught me my biggest bass to date. And I remember when I first got that thing, everyone's like, oh, that's ridiculous, you're never gonna catch anything on that. Proved them wrong. More than once, for that matter. I'm actually at the river right now. I might do a little bit of a smallie dangle today, and one of the things I'll be throwing is that 3D bat. You can tell it's been a while. Even when I was doing this all the time, mush mouth. I'll be throwing their smallest model of that 3D bat, so hopefully I can catch some big smallies today. And aside from that, catfishing. I talked about it at the very beginning of my channel, beginning of me starting my channel, and you guys have seen nothing. So I am definitely making that happen this year, hopefully sometime very soon. And that is something I definitely plan on bringing other people with me. You know, especially at night. You know, I don't want to be sitting out in the woods or, you know, by the water with a bunch of stinky meat, because I usually use chicken livers at night by myself. I'm not trying to get eaten. So I'm definitely not going to be alone for that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of an update video. Stay tuned. Like I said, that super successful bass dangle is coming out shortly after this. I think I may have went out like twice, 2 or 3 times before that and didn't catch diddly squat, but that particular day, man, I slammed them. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoys. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you later.